My father ate 4 scrambled eggs every morning for 9 months, cooked in butter until they were dry and firm. Well done, the way I like them, he said. He'd read that eggs provide choline for prostate health. Research showed 4 eggs daily could help. So he committed, every single morning for 9 months. 4 scrambled eggs, cooked thoroughly. Then he retested his PSA, 8.6, actually up from 8.3, 3/10 higher despite 9 months of eggs. He was confused and frustrated. I ate eggs religiously. Why did my PSA go up? I researched egg preparation and found something critical. When eggs are cooked at high heat until dry and firm, the cholesterol oxidizes. Oxidized cholesterol creates inflammation in the body. Inflammation is exactly what elevates PSA. My father was eating eggs for the choline and selenium, both excellent for prostate health, but cooking them until dry was creating oxidized cholesterol. The anti-inflammatory nutrients were fighting the inflammatory oxidized cholesterol. He was working against himself. I showed him research on cooking methods and cholesterol oxidation. One study found that scrambled eggs cooked until dry had significantly higher levels of cholesterol oxidation products than soft-cooked eggs. Another study showed these oxidation products increase inflammatory markers in the blood, the same markers associated with elevated PSA. My father was literally creating inflammation while trying to reduce it. I suggested he change how he cooked his eggs. Same 4 eggs daily, but cooked gently at lower heat until just set. Still slightly soft, not dry and brown. He resisted at first. I don't like runny eggs. They don't have to be runny, I explained. Just not overcooked. Cooked gently until just set. He agreed to try. 3 months later, PSA 8.1, down 5/10 from 8.6. 6 months, PSA 7.7, down 9/10 total, lower than when he started eggs. Same eggs, my father said, just cooked differently. And my PSA finally dropped. My father's experience represents patterns I've observed in my research. While details may be composite, the research on cholesterol oxidation during cooking is well documented. Individual responses vary, and this is educational information to discuss with your healthcare provider. Today, I'm revealing the 5 egg mistakes that research suggests eliminate or reduce the prostate health benefits. Mistakes that turn one of the best foods for men over 60 into something that might actually create inflammation. How you cook eggs matters as much as eating them. Which eggs you choose matters. What you eat them with matters. If you're eating eggs for prostate health but not seeing PSA improvement, type eggs in the comments and I'll send you the complete guide. How to cook eggs for maximum nutrition, which eggs to buy, what to eat them with, and exactly how many you need. This is educational information based on research, not medical advice. Individual responses vary significantly. Work with your healthcare provider on all dietary decisions. Let me show you what I discovered. Mistake number 1, overcooking eggs at high heat. This is the mistake my father made for 9 months, and it's the most damaging one I've found in my research. When eggs are cooked at high heat until dry, several harmful things happen. First, the cholesterol in the yolk oxidizes. Oxidized cholesterol is chemically different from regular cholesterol. It promotes inflammation. It damages blood vessel walls. It contributes to the exact inflammatory processes that elevate PSA. Research shows this clearly. A study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry examined different cooking methods. Scrambled eggs cooked until dry and firm had the highest levels of cholesterol oxidation products, up to 5 times higher than eggs cooked gently. Another study measured inflammatory markers in people after eating overcooked versus gently cooked eggs. The overcooked egg group showed increased inflammatory markers within hours. The gently cooked egg group showed no inflammation increase. This matters enormously for men with elevated PSA. You're eating eggs to reduce inflammation, but overcooking them creates inflammation. The benefits and harm partially cancel each other out. My father experienced this directly. 9 months of overcooked eggs. PSA went up 3/10. 6 months of gently cooked eggs. PSA dropped 9/10. Same eggs, same person. Different cooking method. Dramatic difference in results. How to avoid this mistake. Cook eggs at medium-low heat, not high heat. Cook until just set, with yolk still slightly soft. For scrambled eggs, remove from heat while still slightly wet. They'll finish cooking from residual heat. For fried eggs, cook sunny side up or over easy rather than over hard. For omelets, cook gently until just set, not until brown and dry. The texture might feel different if you're used to well-done eggs, but this gentle cooking preserves the beneficial nutrients while avoiding oxidized cholesterol formation. Research suggests this single change, cooking temperature and doneness, can determine whether eggs help or hurt your inflammation levels. Mistake number 2, eating egg whites only. The second mistake is eating egg whites while discarding yolks. This stems from outdated cholesterol fears from the 1980s and 1990s. Many men still believe egg yolks raise cholesterol dangerously. Research from the past 20 years shows this isn't true for most people. Dietary cholesterol has minimal impact on blood cholesterol for about 70 to 80% of men. Your liver regulates cholesterol production based on what you eat. But beyond cholesterol concerns, there's a bigger issue. Almost all the beneficial nutrients for prostate health are in the yolk. Choline is concentrated in the yolk. One egg yolk contains about 150 milligrams of choline. The white contains virtually zero. Men need 550 milligrams of choline daily for optimal health. 4 egg yolks provide 600 milligrams, covering your daily needs. 4 egg whites provide nearly zero choline. Selenium is primarily in the yolk. Vitamin D is in the yolk. Omega-3 fatty acids are in the yolk. Lutein and zeaxanthin, beneficial for both eye and prostate health, are in the yolk. The egg white is mostly protein. Protein is valuable, but it's not what makes eggs special for prostate health. The yolk is what makes eggs uniquely beneficial. Research on choline and prostate health shows this matters. Studies link adequate choline intake with healthier PSA levels. Low choline intake correlates with higher inflammatory markers. If you're eating egg whites only, you're missing the entire point of eating eggs for prostate health. You're getting protein, which you could get from many sources, but missing the choline, selenium, and other compounds that make eggs particularly valuable. In my research, I found men who switched from egg whites to whole eggs often saw better results. Not because egg whites are harmful, but because whole eggs provide the nutrients that actually matter for prostate health. How to avoid this mistake? Eat whole eggs, including the yolk. If you're concerned about cholesterol, discuss with your doctor. Most men can safely eat whole eggs. For the minority who are hyper-responders to dietary cholesterol, your doctor can help you determine appropriate amounts. But for most men, the yolk is not just safe. It's essential for getting prostate health benefits from eggs. Don't throw away the most beneficial part. Mistake number 3, cooking eggs in the wrong fats at high heat. The third mistake involves cooking fats and temperature. Many men fry eggs in vegetable oil, corn oil, or soybean oil at high heat. This creates multiple problems. These polyunsaturated oils are unstable at high temperatures. When heated to frying temperatures, they oxidize rapidly. This oxidation creates harmful compounds. Trans fats form even in oils labeled zero trans fats. That label means trans fats weren't there before cooking, but high heat cooking creates them. Lipid peroxides form. These damage cells and promote inflammation. Aldehydes form. These are toxic compounds linked to inflammation. You're eating eggs cooked in a medium that creates inflammatory compounds. Again, working against the anti-inflammatory benefits you're seeking. Research shows this matters. Studies on cooking oils demonstrate that polyunsaturated oils like corn, soybean, and generic vegetable oil produce the most oxidation products when heated. These products increase inflammatory markers in people who consume foods cooked in them. One study found that people eating foods fried in oxidized vegetable oils had significantly higher inflammatory markers than those eating foods cooked in stable fats. For prostate health specifically, this inflammation matters. Chronic low-grade inflammation from oxidized cooking oils contributes to elevated PSA. How to avoid this mistake? Use stable fats for cooking eggs. Butter, ghee, or avocado oil are more stable at cooking temperatures. Even better, cook at lower temperatures regardless of fat choice. Medium or medium-low heat prevents oxidation even in less stable oils. High heat is the primary problem. If you keep temperature moderate, even olive oil is fine for cooking eggs. My research suggests the combination of high heat plus unstable oils creates the worst outcomes. Lower heat with stable fats creates the best outcomes. This applies to any cooking method: scrambling, frying, or making omelets. Temperature control matters as much as fat choice. Mistake number 4, choosing conventional eggs instead of higher quality options. The fourth mistake involves egg quality. Not all eggs have the same nutritional profile. The diet and living conditions of the hen dramatically affect the egg. Conventional eggs come from hens fed mostly corn and soy in confined conditions. These eggs have a nutritional profile dominated by omega-6 fatty acids. Pasture-raised eggs come from hens that eat grass, insects, and seeds outdoors. These eggs have much higher omega-3 fatty acids. Research documents dramatic differences. Pasture-raised eggs can have 2 to 6 times more omega-3 fatty acids than conventional eggs, 3 times more vitamin E, 7 times more beta-carotene, 2 times more vitamin A. For inflammation and PSA specifically, the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio matters most. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation. Omega-6 fatty acids in excess can promote inflammation. The modern diet already has too much omega-6 and too little omega-3. Eating conventional eggs adds more omega-6. Eating pasture-raised eggs adds beneficial omega-3. This affects results. In my research, I found men eating pasture-raised eggs often saw better PSA improvements than men eating the same number of conventional eggs. The difference isn't enormous, but over months, it becomes measurable. One man eating conventional eggs saw 0.2 PSA decrease in 6 months. When he switched to pasture-raised eggs, he saw a 0.6 additional decrease in the next 3 months. Faster improvement with higher quality eggs. How to avoid this mistake? Buy pasture-raised eggs when possible. Yes, they cost about twice as much as conventional. But if you're eating eggs specifically for health benefits, the investment makes sense. You're not just buying eggs. You're buying the optimal nutrient profile. If budget is very tight, even omega-3 enriched conventional eggs are better than regular conventional. The hens are fed flaxseed to boost omega-3 content. Labels matter. Cage-free and free-range are not the same as pasture-raised. Look specifically for pasture-raised for the highest quality. Mistake number 5, eating eggs alone without vegetables. The fifth mistake is eating eggs without vegetables. Research shows certain nutrients in eggs are better absorbed when eaten with vegetables. Specifically, the fat-soluble compounds in eggs benefit from the fiber and phytonutrients in vegetables. Studies demonstrate this clearly. One study found that adding vegetables to eggs increased carotenoid absorption by 3 to 9 times. The lutein and zeaxanthin in egg yolks were absorbed much better when vegetables were present. Another study showed eggs eaten with tomatoes created synergistic antioxidant effects. The lycopene from tomatoes plus the nutrients from eggs work together. Neither alone produce the same antioxidant benefit as the combination. For prostate health, this synergy matters. Tomatoes provide lycopene, beneficial for prostate health. Eggs provide choline and selenium, also beneficial. Together, they create enhanced benefits. Additionally, vegetables provide fiber that helps regulate the digestive process. This improves overall nutrient absorption. In my research, men who ate eggs with vegetables consistently saw better results than men eating eggs alone. Not dramatically better, but measurably better over time. How to avoid this mistake? Add vegetables to your eggs. Spinach, tomatoes, peppers, onions, mushrooms, any combination works. Make an omelet or scramble with vegetables mixed in. Or eat eggs alongside a vegetable serving. The vegetables don't have to be cooked with the eggs, but eating them together in the same meal provides the synergistic benefits. Aim for at least 1 cup of vegetables with your eggs. This creates the optimal combination for nutrient absorption and health benefits. Now you know the 5 mistakes. Here's what my research suggests you should do instead. Amount: 4 whole eggs daily. This provides about 600 milligrams of choline, covering daily needs. Type: pasture-raised organic eggs when possible. These have the optimal omega-3 to omega-6 ratio and highest nutrient density. Cooking method: gently at medium or medium-low heat. Cook until just set, not dry and overcooked. Remove from heat while still slightly soft. Cooking fat: butter, ghee, or avocado oil. Avoid high-heat cooking in polyunsaturated vegetable oils. Combination: with at least 1 cup of vegetables, spinach, tomatoes, peppers, mushrooms, or other vegetables. Timing: at breakfast for optimal metabolic effects. This provides nutrients when your body needs them most after overnight fasting. Following this complete protocol gives you the best chance of getting prostate health benefits from eggs. Avoid the 5 mistakes and you maximize the anti-inflammatory, nutrient-dense benefits while minimizing any potential downsides. My father ate 4 scrambled eggs every morning for 9 months, overcooked until dry and firm. His PSA went up 0.3 despite his dedication, because overcooking created oxidized cholesterol that promoted inflammation. When he changed to gentle cooking at lower heat, his PSA dropped 0.9 in 6 months. Same eggs, different preparation, opposite results. The lesson isn't that eggs don't work. The lesson is that how you prepare them determines whether they help or hurt. Avoid the 5 mistakes. Don't overcook at high heat. Cook gently until just set. Don't eat only egg whites. Eat the whole egg, including the yolk. Don't cook in unstable oils at high heat. Use stable fats at moderate temperatures. Don't buy the cheapest eggs. Invest in pasture-raised when possible. Don't eat eggs alone. Combine with vegetables for synergy. Follow this protocol and you give yourself the best chance of getting real prostate health benefits from eggs. 4 whole pasture-raised eggs daily, cooked gently in butter or ghee, combined with vegetables, eaten at breakfast. This simple routine provides choline, selenium, omega-3s, and other beneficial nutrients in their most absorbable, least inflammatory form. Comment eggs below and I'll send you the complete protocol, shopping list, cooking methods, vegetable combinations, and timeline expectations. If this information helps you optimize your egg intake for prostate health, please click like and share with someone eating eggs for health reasons. Subscribe because in my next video, I'm revealing the 5 foods that work synergistically with eggs to amplify prostate health benefits even further.